Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another video here with Mega Good Vibes. I wanted to come on, guys, and just touch bases with the cards here a little bit because I'm getting a message that the karmic partners are trying to hold on so tightly to the connection. And the reason I'm picking up on this energy is because, sorry guys, the card fell on the floor. I'm going to keep it face down, okay? Yeah, like what I was going to say is that they're trying to hold on so tightly because like the energy is undeniable right now. Remember in the last reading when I talked about it's uncontrollable when there's an urge to communicate between twin flames? Well, I feel like a lot of twin flames, you guys are ready. You guys are ready to communicate. If you've been in separation for a while now, you guys are ready to get things going, deepen the connection, deepen the bond between you, exchange stories, exchange smiles until your cheeks hurt, is what I'm picking up on. And the karmic partner sense this because you guys have been in a really good mood. Now, I want to share a little bit too, like with the masculine energies on what it is I'm feeling. Mega, do you want me to move this, honey? This big flower-looking thing out of the way? Guys, I'm having a beer as well. It is so hot. Like, it's been hot these last few days, and I've just been craving like a nice ice cold beer. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just elbow you in your head, babe? Mwah. Okay. So karmic partners are sensing that these twins, they're in a good mood and they can smell it in the air. It's the best way I know how to put it. They can smell it in the air that you two are connecting spiritually or just even like intimately. Oh my gosh, Mega, calm down, calm down. She's like, I feel the energy too. I want to connect with my twin flame. Like I said in the last reading too, guys, like with the pictures thing, the masculines are becoming really clumsy. And I've been picking up on this energy where, you know, before they would be so tactful with like deleting search histories and making sure that the last window on their phone open is obviously not their hidden section of photos that they have stored away. They're becoming clumsy, and it's because they're doing it more and more often in terms of keeping an eye on you. And that's just how it is, like at least in my experience all across the board, especially on my own journey. I found that like there was this very deep fascination with wanting to be near this person. And so for a lot of us in the community, whether you're feminine or masculine, she's so cute. She's like resting her head on me, guys. She's so adorable, honestly. She's such a God-sent guide, honestly. I just can't, Maggie. You're just the best. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought because you're just being such a little cuddle bug. Let me stop the video and go back. Okay, yeah, what I was going to say is whether you're feminine or masculine, at some point you have done some serious social media stalking on your person, okay? Like you guys have been like detectives, you know what I mean? Like agents. But that's when you know the journey is real. I'm sure that there's no one else in your life that you've really done that with, except your twin flame. And that's often what gets you into onto the twin flame journey, is that you do enough, you know, digging into this person and you start stopping yourself going, why do I feel this intense? Like, why do I feel the need to, you know, watch them every day? And a lot of you have tried Googling, like, you know, what does it mean when I can't stop thinking about someone? Or I really can't stop thinking about this person. What does it mean? A lot of you have even typed in, what's the spiritual meaning of dreaming of someone? Things like that. And twin flames and soulmates and all of these things have popped up. I know I got a beautiful email from one of you out there in the community And thank you for showing me some love over on Wizio. But you shared your story with me, and I just chuckle each time you guys reach out to me and share your story, because I'm like, I believe you. Like, I know your story sounds like it's crazy, which is why you probably feel the need to talk to somebody else like-minded to be like, this is crazy and this is happening to me, and I can't talk to anybody about it. And it's like, I believe you, and that's why I was saying many of the masculines, like, I thought I watched my person over social media. Guys, when I connected with my masculine, I was like, wow, the masculines really go through this beautiful journey of just being bewildered by the divine feminine. So let me not go off and talk too much, guys. I'm going to get into the cards here. The first card that fell on the floor is I have not been intimate with anyone, okay? And this may also be part of the reason why the karmic partners maybe feel the need to go through the divine masculine's phone at this time. It's because there's a loss of intimacy in their connection. There's a loss of like focus is what I'm hearing as well. That word focus. So they could be like together in the same place, but they're both like always on their phones, or they're just kind of distant from each other, unless it's like, what do you want to eat for dinner? Who's going to run this errand? Who's going to run that errand? It kind of just falls flat in terms of like what the connection would be like with the feminine. I feel like the divine feminine would have the masculine on his toes all the time, and he kind of likes that shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, and not just on his toes. Like, if he doesn't want to do something that she wants to do, she'll just go do it. She'll be like, okay, I will see you later. I'll be back later. Like, he loves that, I think that, and this is part of the temperance I was talking about in the last reading, is that the divine feminine has done a phenomenal job of embodying temperance, and in turn, it can't help but be mirrored back to the divine masculine. So they want to be intimate. They just want to be intimate with you. It's like, they're starting to pick up on and realize and take a good look at their life, and they're like, you know what, like it's just not as passionate, especially since they met the divine feminine. It's just they can't feel that spark with anybody else right now, and so it's having a huge impact on their karmic situations. A lot of us have been picking up on this, like whether you're a reader, you're on YouTube, or you're not, or you're just like watching, or you may even be silent in the comments. You may just observe and watch, but you've been feeling this too, where it's like something's going on in these karmic situations where, I don't know, like there's just a disconnect. Even if you guys are feeling very disconnected from your masculines right now, like you can't pick up on each other's energy, like your masculine's MIA, like all of that, that's the energy they're feeling. It's just a disconnect from everything that is not their spiritual journey, their spiritual path, their divine feminine. And for many of them, it kind of sucks because it's uncomfortable. I'm seeing like a snake shedding its skin, like renewal. Many of you might be, I don't know, maybe seeing snake synchronicities, and it's not just like a physical snake, like even a picture of a snake or the word snake. Look out for that, because that might be a confirmation that your masculines are feeling uncomfortable right now, okay? There's too many cards that fell out, but I'll take what came face up here. I'm making amends in old relationships. I'll be back. Yeah, it kind of goes back to what I was saying in the last reading too, that they have to just kind of do what's right. These are divine masculines who are ready to be honest and make an ending, like a swift ending in their karmic situations. And I'm also hearing divine feminines that separation is still going to continue for you guys, because your masculines aren't just going to come back towards you without dealing with the emotions of their past karmic relationships. Like, that's how mature they're starting to look at the connection. Like, they're making amends in old relationships, which is making the proper endings, like proper boundaries and things like that with these karmic partners. Like, whatever your situation is, what I'm getting is like, whether you guys are supposed to be together or not, this is a divine masculine who is the connection between you and him, and the divine masculine, it can be denied. So they need to tell this karmic partner, listen, I need to have some type of connection to this person, and I don't know how you're going to deal with it, but it's not my load to carry. And that is what they're dealing with, and they're not going to come forward even if there is a karmic ending, because they're going to allow themselves time to heal from that connection before coming forward. I feel like beautiful fresh starts where both of you are single. It's like, finally. Oh, I told the karmic about you. Oh, and something fell on the floor. Let me just pick it up, guys. 1 second. So I'd be long gone if I didn't love you. This actually came as an inspiration from a song, Synchronicity. I'll share the video, maybe in like a community tab, or just like the link in the comments section. But it's a reggae song. If I didn't love you, baby, I'd be long gone. He says, I try to go right, but everything I do seems to go wrong. If I didn't love you, baby, I'd be long gone. Okay? That's a beautiful, beautiful song, Synchronicity here. I think it's like the divine masculine saying to you, divine feminine, like, you have no idea what they have been going through. I feel like this is a divine masculine who's made a lot of sacrifices for this journey as well, but they have like a sense of pride where it's like they would never let you know that they've been through that kind of stuff. You know, like they would rather just ghost you and deal with their business and then come forward. And even then you may find that, you know, they don't want to talk about the past. They just want to move forward with you. Okay, let's get one more message here. My partner found pics of you on my phone. I told you guys. This connection is now out in the open, and even the karmic partners are starting to say that it's time for an ending, okay? And that's what's different around this time around, sorry. Hang on, guys. Let me just... take a sip of my brew there. I love this beer. It's like a Polish beer. I think here they call it Zivits, if I can say it right. I don't know. But it reminds me of a drink we have in Trinidad called Malta, which is a non-alcoholic beverage. It tastes like a Malta and like a beer combined, which is really good. Guys, hit me up in the comments if you know what a Malta is, okay? If you're from the Caribbean, you might know what a Malta is. But the next card we have coming out here, guys, is I've watched you from afar for a very long time. And this is a confirmation for those of you who your masculines knew about the connection before you did, or they felt that spark before you did. Okay, so a lot of masculines are just in their feelings about the connection right now. They're going through a lot of changes. Let's find out what types of lessons they're learning. Okay, so when it comes to ending their karmic situations, what type of lessons are they learning? What do they need to know? What guidance is being whispered to them? Guilt. Yeah, so these are definitely those masculines who, they might be like a water sign. I'm picking up on that as well. Because I feel like water signs, like they're really empathetic and they try to take care of people. And it reminds me of the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is taking care of others too much. I feel like many of you masculines are struggling with that. So I'm here and cut them some slack, because it's not that they're lingering around in these karmic situations because they don't choose you. They choose you, divine feminine, but they know that it's going to destroy this person. And the guidance that they're going to get is that even if it destroys this person, that soul, that person, the soul within that person is going to have to deal with that life lesson, accept that life lesson. And if you don't want them to learn it and you would rather stay because of guilt, then you're going to have to keep dealing with the cycles. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Yeah, release the belief that they need to be there, or they need to pacify this person by staying in a passionless relationship. Okay, let's go ahead and ask the fairies what the masculine's best course of action is when dealing with their karmic situation. What's their best course of action, fairies? Can you assist us with some energy that's very confident? So I have the Prince of Summer. I told you guys I was getting Cups energy. Knight of Cups here, okay? So definitely somebody who's afraid to break someone's heart. They might also, feel like it's okay to keep the connection between you two a secret. Like they might even try to convince themselves, like, you know what, it's okay. Like, we can communicate, we can talk. But you as the divine feminine, you're just like, no, 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 no. Like, I'm not playing around, bro. Like, you have a third party. Like, I'm not interested. Have the courage to go and be honest with that person, So that swift lesson taught them a lot in terms of how the divine feminine carries herself as well. So the message here is falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay, so yeah, definitely you've made the divine masculine fall in love, and now they are having to go through an emotional experience with ending this karmic situation. And nights are all about taking action. I feel like this energy of falling in love is making them feel really impulsive to the point where they might just initiate that ending. It says here there's a better choice. They're not seeing things clearly and they're running away from the truth. So most definitely with the Knight in this reading, they will have to take that swift action. Get out of their thoughts, stop overanalyzing and second guessing it. Be more logical, like use that masculine energy to be logical and say to yourself, do I want to continue to pretend and wear a false mask, or is it worth just speaking my truth and allowing this person to deal with the tower moments that each soul came here to learn anyway, right? And to experience anyway. But it's up to the masculines. Again, at this point, we're all accountable for our own. Did you see the way the card slid? It reminded me of the way she's like skating on this card. That's funny. Yeah, but I think like everybody is accountable and responsible for their actions, and depending on what actions you take, you will definitely see the results of those actions, in the days and weeks and months to come. So it's all about clicking into what it is we really want to experience versus what it is we don't want to experience. And if we don't want to experience something, then we need to have the courage and strength to stand up and do something drastic that will shift our path. Okay. Let's go ahead and find out how the divine masculine feels in his heart space when it comes to the twin flame connection, especially right now with a lot of the endings they're going through, or a lot of the chaos. Like, how do they feel towards the divine feminine then? Okay, we have the strength card coming out again. I don't know how much time this energy will repeat. Maybe I should take a break from doing the readings and wait for the energy to shift. But the strength card came out from the fairy tarot in the last reading. But yeah, that's ideally how they see you. You're just really in your power at this point, divine feminine. A lot of you are really just embodying both masculine and feminine energy, that it's attractive. I see a divine feminine who knows how to switch easily between masculine and feminine energy, and it's like so attractive and magnetic. Like, you guys know how to hang with the boys, and you guys also know how to hang with the ladies, and there's just this beautiful balance, and it makes you very likable. Like wherever you go, divine feminine, you're very likable, both by men and women. And I'm seeing a divine feminine as well who, when you're around men and you know that you are damn hell as attractive, you know how to carry yourself intuitively like the high priestess. So if you're going to an event where there's a lot of men around, you're more likely to dress a little bit more tomboyishly, because your energy alone, the way you carry yourself in conversation, is going to mesmerize people anyway. So sometimes to protect your energy, you're just like, nope, not going to do a little, mini skirt or short skirt or show any type of skin, because that mixed in with your personality, it's very distracting to a room. It's like everybody loses focus, and you're the only thing that people tend to keep their eyes on. So many of you are very intuitive too about the way you carry yourself, depending on what settings you're in, because your energy is a lot to deal with, and it's something that your masculine also finds really attractive. Look at Mega in the bed back there, guys. She's such a little queenie. Hi, Mama. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. What are you doing over there? She's like giving myself a bath. Ooh, guys, look, we have the Emperor. That's why I was saying too, and the High Priestess. Look at that. that's why I was saying that it makes your masculine just want to come for you. This whole thing between you two, it's really making you both turn into like the best versions of yourself. I really do sense your masculines wanting to make an exit really, really quickly so that they can just get to you. It's something they want to say. It's something that they want to tell you. What do they want to tell you? Let's use the romance angels for this, because with the Emperor card coming through and the High Priestess as well, like I'm hearing you have me wrapped around your finger because you're always 10 steps ahead. And I think I shared that in a community post as well. It's like the Emperor with the High Priestess, you know, she's sending this energy over to him that says, like, I have the key to your heart. She's even holding the keys here. Hang on, let me see my camera angle. There we go. You know, she's got those beautiful keys, and it just seems to draw this masculine in every time. Every time I'm hearing too that your masculine feels trapped in a situation or his back is against the wall. And this is going to sound kind of weird, guys, but like they close their eyes and they think of you. And I see that with this High Priestess card and the Strength card, because somehow when your masculine feels like really down or sad, like they can't help but secretly like close their eyes sometimes, and it's like they just picture you holding them and telling them like, it's okay, like I got you, I'm here, I've got you. And that's just what I'm seeing as an image. And it kind of leaves him in this like amazement sometimes, like the look on this Emperor's face. I always love it in this deck. Let me see if I can zoom in and you guys can get a good look. Sorry guys, my tummy is like grumbling. I just love the look on his face, you know. It's like you always leave him in amazement because he thinks of you as though like you're someone safe to lean on, even if it's spiritually, okay? Yeah, that's just what I'm getting to tell a lot of you, okay? But yeah, let's find out, how does the Divine Masculine feel for the Divine Feminine? Express your love. And that's exactly what it is they want to do. And it's because the Divine Feminines present this energy of being very ready, being very balanced, and yeah, a lot of them are just being guided to take the action. We did have the Prince of Summer come out here, and now it's saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So that go ahead is almost like that charging forward. So a lot of you who are tuned into this reading, like expect communication. Just expect it. Don't let doubt and fear and getting ahead of yourself get in the way. The High Priestess is telling you, like, you already know everything that you need to know. Just kick your feet up and relax. Your masculines are obviously going through a lot, but the major lesson for the Divine Feminine is to just sit in the High Priestess energy and allow your masculine to come forward and express his love. But when they do make this romantic gesture, guys, just know that it's coming from a mature place, and you will already know this if you're in your High Priestess energy anyway, okay? Because like I said in the last reading, a lot of your masculines aren't coming in and out anymore, and a lot of you have been in the longest separation that you've been in since you guys have communicated, and it's because it does take a lot to get to that Emperor energy. And many times when you're on the journey, if you're in the Divine Feminine energy, like when you guys experience separation and you guys just, okay, like I'll take you at your word. You want to ghost me, you want to block me, you won't hear from me, period. That's it. You won't hear from me. And that's this newfound energy that many of the Divine Feminines have been in. Whereas before, you would find some type of way to communicate with them, right? Like you would feel the need to kind of let them know, like, I'm here somehow. But many of you have learned to do that telepathically, like energetically. In my personal readings, when I do sessions with you guys, I tell you to write them letters and then burn the letter or rip it to shreds and ask that the universe deliver those messages to them in the highest good. If it's meant to be, have faith, right? So you don't have to go forcing and pushing and writing those long texts and paragraphs and pleading your case, because it honestly, like from experience, like it doesn't do anything. It just puts you into karmic energy. So yeah, the best thing to do is just kind of take them at their word. You want space? And let's fly, Rocketeer. Okay, what's the Divine Feminine's best course of action right now? Okay, so we have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I directly heard, for those of you who have done the whole paragraph thing, or you've been in that energy where it's like you get blocked and months go by and you try to make amends in the connection when you know that deep down inside it's like you're not getting the energy of reciprocation. Forgive yourselves, guys. Like, for those of you who have been in that space where you want to reach out, it was coming from a good place. You guys did have good intentions, but the lesson behind it was that there has to be reciprocation in love. You are worthy of that. You are worthy of someone's attention and respect. So a lot of the times, forgive yourself. Like, it was an opportunity to learn. And if you guys have been in that place, it's okay now to say, okay, you know what? I get the lesson here. You block me, you're not going to hear from me again, because that is directly your action. And I know my value and I know my worth. I will take you at your word. If you want space, like I said, give them all the space in the world to figure stuff out, to figure shit out. Because a lot of you are way too worthy to be, strung along and be a third wheel, and you're waiting around for a text and you're waiting around for a message and you're checking up to see if there's been any breakups, or, you guys are way too worthy. And that's why I was saying too in the last reading, if many of you are stuck in a standstill of like, what do? You will know what to do. You will just keep it pushing, keep it moving. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. So I love you guys. Take care, and I'm going to catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.